Hello, my name is Alex Vlahopoulos. I'm a cloud sales specialist at Avaya. Today I'm going to be demonstrating one of our over-the-top cloud solutions called Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent. The service was released in response to the growing demand for self-service. Due to the impacts of COVID-19, businesses are being inundated with calls, causing longer wait times, and in turn, customers are becoming frustrated. One use case we help address is around initial inquiries, or the search for information. Typically, this happens before an order is even placed by a customer, where they're seeking information and they'll typically look on the website, but if they can't find an answer there, they'll call. The problem with calling is call volumes are already at their peak and wait times are long, and this is why self-service becomes all the more important. Here's an example. Say I wanted to try out a new restaurant. I've got an allergy and I need to know whether their menu has anything for me. I checked on the website, I didn't get an answer. I called once, got fast busy. Called again, got voicemail. Restaurant staff is probably busy taking orders over the phone, fulfilling orders, or running orders out to people. So instead, why not be able to just text in? We support SMS enabling a business's existing landline number. This allows us to attach that number to our Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent application, which in turn is connecting to Google Dialogflow AI services, which allows me to text in through natural language, I have a gluten allergy. Our application takes this information, processes it over to Google Dialogflow, which detects the intent of the inquiry and provides a corresponding response. As you can see here, salads are gluten-free, so are the tacos. Cool. But I did use a very specific word, gluten. Kind of easy, kind of a softball question. So what if I were to say and ask something that was less specific or didn't have a specific keyword, like, when can I place an order? Now, in this question, I'm not really providing an obvious keyword associated with my intent, but because Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent uses Google Dialogflow AI services, which provides intent analysis versus just relying on a keyword, it knows to decipher that what my question is around hours, and therefore presents me hours of operation. Let's move on to the next use case. The next one is around post-sale, or after the sale is placed and the customer is ready to pick up the product. Typically, retailers are providing customers the ability to come into the parking lot, check in, provide a whole bunch of information to a store associate who is standing outside, and then being redirected by that same associate to wait at a specific spot. With Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent, we can automate and streamline this entire process. Check this out. I have arrived. Behind the scenes, Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent would notify the staff by either sending them an SMS message or making a change within their POS system. In many cases, the virtual agent would typically respond back with asking the customer to provide an order number to identify them and their order. In this case, we're not being prompted because Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent has actually identified me as a customer based on the mobile number that I texted in from. So instead, it skips that part and goes right to, okay, great. Have you arrived by car or boat? In this case, Alex's Seafood Tavern is near the water and you can actually drive up with your boat or drive into the parking lot with your car. So I'll say I'm here with my car. As you can see, we got a response. Now they've identified where I am and have also directed me to a specific spot. No longer do I have to check in or speak to somebody just to be redirected to go somewhere and again wait. At the same time, they've also notified me that I can provide this service, this experience, my feedback. So, for example, let's say I've eaten my fish and chips and I'm not happy. They were a bit soggy. I can simply say fish and chips were soggy. This proactive, automatic feedback is really important because typically, especially in the food and beverage industry, if somebody has a poor experience with their food, they're going to post it somewhere online for everybody to see, and the business does not really have an opportunity to get ahead of it and to make things right. In this case, I was proactively notified that I can provide the business my feedback. That information was captured. And instead of presenting me with a survey, it captured my feedback through my natural language input as if I was talking to a human. And it detected whether that input was negative intent or positive intent. Based on the input I provided here in the example, it's a negative intent. And therefore, they're now offering me a promo code for 10% off my next order, thus winning my business again. I'm giving them another shot. Hopefully I don't get soggy fish and chips. All of this data is also captured. We provide visibility to the business on the interactions that are occurring through this service. And we do that through a web-based dashboard. So if I were to move this over here, you'll notice that there's a web-based dashboard, and this particular report is providing sort of a performance view of the interactions that are occurring with the Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent. Deflected calls represents the interactions that were successfully done or fulfilled by the Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent from start to finish. Transferred calls represents a point in time where the Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent service did not know how to respond appropriately or accurately, and therefore recommended that the customer simply call in and talk to a live person. The idea being you want deflected calls to be much larger in quantity than the transferred calls. We also provide another report showing feedback captured. This will capture total feedback, pending feedback, positive feedback, as well as negative. So whether a business needs to offer self-service for inquiries, curbside pickup, obtaining feedback, or all of the above and beyond, Avaya Cloud Virtual Agent can help. The demonstration you've seen today was utilizing SMS as the digital channel. However, this service can be replicated over voice and web. For more information on the service, please contact your local Avaya account team or business partner. Alternatively, you can contact the CPaaS sales team at cpaassales@avaya.com. Thank you so much.